Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. I'm going to be reading from May 26th through June 1st. Remember, these are general readings, may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? This is the overview. There's a lot of things going on. Schumann's resonance is popping all over the place. The electromagnet storms is popping all over the place. But always remember, whatever is going on in the world, in the universe, we always have to live our lives, okay? And what that means is have no fear during this time, because fear is one of the tools of the devil, tries to keep you from your blessings, and also tries to keep you from doing what you know to be right, okay? Whoever needed to hear that. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy. I am a Reiki 3 master. I also have Karuna Reiki, and I'm also finishing up a course in Holy Fire 3 master course. Okay, so I've been doing lots and lots of Reiki on the cards. But like I said again, remember, general readings may or may not resonate. Now, I am what I call myself as an intuitive channeler. I open myself to God, Source, Jesus, ask to be a pure channel, put aside my ego, put aside my thoughts, and let whatever needs to come through, come through. So, this is the overview, but when we do our main readings, I will be using the Radley Valentine decks, my Archangel Power Tarot cards, my Guardian Angel Tarot cards. I will be using Inspirational Wisdom from Angels and Fairies, and that is by Frances Monroe and Judy I should know her name. I say it enough. Mastrangelo. I will also be using my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Now, I also will be adding, because I always like to add one little thing, we have our Angel Answers Oracle deck, Radley Valentine. So get a question ready. Remember, this one is the most for fun, but some people have told me that it has provided really good insight. For the overview, I will be using Angel Wisdom Tarot, again, Radley Valentine, and Fairy Tarot cards, again, Radley Valentine. I never quite understood why I liked these cards so much, and then I did read one of the little pamphlets. He numbers the major arcana prior to 1908. So there was a little bit of a change in 1908. He goes back to what he called the original numbering. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on. I am going to go to that one website that I do like. We are now in Gemini season. Let's see, we have this. The sun is now in Gemini. We've talked about the 23rd, 25th, remember, Jupiter enters Gemini. Gemini is all intellectual, communication, learning things, all very inquisitive type of energy. Venus, 1 degree in Gemini, that is probably the comforting, the balm upon all that's happening. The only real thing that's happening, though, between the 26th to the 1st, or I should say the additional thing, is Mercury is conjuncting with Uranus. Now, this is the 31st of May. 3 is celebration, 1 new beginning, but it's conjuncting with Uranus. 24, 2 is crossroads choices, 4 is stability, organization. Taurus is earth energy. Now, Mercury will be going into Gemini afterwards, but right now, for this week, it is conjuncting, it is joining. It is connecting. So I would say that we're going to hear some very funky news. We're going to hear some very kind of things that doesn't even make sense to us. It's going to be a very strange, very weird type of news week. That's what I'm going to say with this Mercury conjuncting with Uranus, okay? Now again, too, that is I like to cite my sources, the-astrologer.net. Okay, so just be prepared to hear anything and everything. Unusual information coming through. Okay, let's go on back now. Oh, and also too, want to let you know, and let me go back here again. Want to let you know that The following week, which will be, normally I try to do these videos on Mondays, but on Memorial Day, which will be the 27th, I am going to be out of town. I am going to be at, I have a funeral to attend, so not sure if I'm going to be getting out the June 2nd. I won't be getting them on time, okay? I will try when I get back. That'll be like on a Wednesday. I will try to get them out, but if I'm not able to do that, depending on my appointments and such, I will then have to skip that week. But let's see what we've got going on. But I'll try. Okay, I'll try. Who knows? I might even get them done this week, though I do not like to do these too early. But let's see. Oops. Starting out with these cards. Higher Power, Holy Spirit. For the week of May 26th to June 1st. May 26th, June 1st. Interesting information coming out. What do you want to tell us? What do you want to say? Higher Power, Holy Spirit. This card has popped out. Let's see what we've got going here. Okay. We have the High Priestess, which is a 2, Heniel. Heniel is the angel attached. High Priestess has a lot of Holy Spirit, feminine energy. It's that little niggling energy. It's that little kind of like, I think something's going on. I'm not really sure what it is. I need to think more about this. It is about meditating. It is about connecting with your higher power. Now, when we had the magician was one, and magician comes before the High Priestess. The magician was, as in heaven, so on earth, I can do anything. I have the ability to manifest. The High Priestess takes you into a deeper level. What is it you really are looking for? What is it that you're really seeing? What is the world going through right now? We have the, I think that is the waxing moon right there. There's a shooting star or an asteroid. So there is energies in heaven. Things are happening. Things are, the waning, it's a waning moon. Things are happening. Things are moving about. We have, we have a book of knowledge. We have a fruit. I don't know if that's pomegranate. Pomegranate is one of the fruits that also is known with knowledge. So there is knowledge, there is spiritual knowledge. So we have the waning moon, and then we have the waxing moon. I'm sorry, the waning moon, and then the waxing moon. Whatever I'm saying. This is waning, this is waxing. So as one gets smaller, then it gets to the new moon, then it becomes larger and larger and larger. We have knowledge to quench thirst. We have yin and yang. We have different types of energies in itself. We have the angel, and this talks about meditate and turn inward to discover your soul's true desire. This is not the time for action. Develop your intuitive gifts and trust the wisdom you receive. So while, like I said, with that Mercury conjunct with Uranus, Uranus is in Taurus. Taurus is an earth energy. So expect, like I said, there's going to be really a lot of stuff going on, a lot of news going on that we're just not going to understand. We need to, this is a good time to pray. This is a good time to meditate. This is a good time to connect with higher power, God, source, Jesus, and just kind of say, watch over us, protect us, what is going on, and just, keep vibrations very high. Okay, a lot of things with that one. Now we have the Knight of Fire. I don't see the Knight of Fire too often in this deck. So the Knight is a court card. So there is an authority to this card. Okay, there is something is happening in this, with court cards. Now Knights underlying, because court cards have double energies. Underlying energy is fire. Overlying energy is fire. So this is fire. Very passionate energy. Very like, we got to get moving. Now, Knights are directional. Once they see where they're supposed to be going, and once they really figure out the course, nothing stops them. So we've got this passionate burning, very determined, very, fiery energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, the Sagittarius full moon. We have Aries in the north, in the north node pushing things forward. Things are going to be changing. There is a big change happening. And and the knight is really just all for it. Is I am making these change. I am going after these changes. Change, 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 going forward. Not doubting, just doing. Passionate, confident, charismatic, restless. Events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts. Stay focused. A passionate relationship. And our last card is the Empress. Well, I love the Empress energy. So this is a number 3. 3 is our celebration, creation, power of 3. It is Gabriel. Gabriel is the divine messenger, the one that brings good news, news that you need at that moment, news to say things are going to be shifting. The Empress is always very giving and fertile, wants to create new opportunities, wants to create a different even paradigm going on. We have the trumpet, which is the announcement. We have the unicorn, which is a mystical beast, very magical beast, very pure-hearted beast. And she holds that very gently, very caring against her. So the Empress wants to give, wants to provide, wants to, just wants to take care of that future. Now, the Empress is connected also with Mother Nature, a little bit with Holy Spirit, Mother Nature, still a lot of that feminine energy. I would say that's because Venus is in Gemini. But the Empress says, take time to take action, give birth to your dreams. Creative projects will be very successful, abundance and prosperity. So there's a lot of deep meditation, deep thinking, deep going into your soul, your spirit, having that time where you just kind of say, what is it that I'm supposed to be doing? Where am I supposed to be going? What is my plan? What is your plan, God? What is your plan for me? It shall, and now granted, remember, this is more of a universal energy. What is the plan? Where is it that we need to be going? Taking action, going after what it is. Things are revolving. I'm surprised we don't have the Wheel of Fortune here because things are moving forward. The Empress says, so we have the, taking action. We have taking action, but we have to start with really connecting and saying, what is it I'm supposed to be doing? Okay. Or what is it the world is supposed to be doing? So let's see. Higher power, Holy Spirit. What else is there? And did I say abundance and prosperity? And this is a time when we do not feel very abundant or prosperous, but things will be shifting, things will be changing. We just have to hold on to that and we have to believe. And I dropped a card down here. And I dropped 2 cards down here. I do not know what the bottom one is, but remember, these are ones that pop. So let's see what we've got here. First card is reversed. The 2 of Autumn, 2 crossroads, choices, decisions. It lands on the High Priestess, which is also a 2. Autumn is our Taurus, our Virgo. It is also our Capricorn. Remember, Uranus is in Taurus. We just had Jupiter transition from Taurus to Gemini. And this is basically trying to lift our spirits. This is saying that we have to stay elevated. We have to stay hopeful. We have to know that more is coming, okay? Bring fun in everything you do. Juggling multiple priorities or jobs. An exceptional talent for multitasking. Now we have the 4 of Summer. Now the 4 of Summer, 4 is our, it is our leadership, it is our stability, it is our organizational number. Summer in this one is the cups, is the water, is the Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Pisces is the one that has Neptune and Saturn in it. So Pisces is probably the bigger player. This is something that is, really trying to tell us that there is things happening that there's a very emotional energy here. It's just kind of like the world is just kind of sitting in wait, just sitting in wait, sitting in wait. What is going to happen? Where are we going to go? What is it that I want? So it's a very emotional energy for the world, a very, I want my stability, I want my organization, I want my leadership. It's just not feeling like it's there too much. Sometimes this could be considered your fallow period. The world is sitting in wait. It is getting prepared for something to happen. Being distracted and failing to see a magical opportunity, taking someone or something for granted, discontentment with life. Then we come to 7. We come to 7. 7 to me is a divine number. It is a divine umbrella. It is God's umbrella. It is no matter what is thrown at you, you will still get some of the effects, but you're more protected than you even know. The Chariot is let go, let God. It's Jesus take the wheel. You just have to believe that, that things, as we go through it, what is it when you're going through hell? Just keep on moving. So, but the Chariot also says eventually success comes. So success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Okay, then we have one underneath here. Let's see. We have that good old unity card, the one Hierophant. So we have 5. 5 brings about change, 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 change. The Hierophant is very much about the business of religion, business of government. Now, I do like what this one is talking about. To me, it's very, the Hierophant gives you a choice. You can be constrained within the rules and regulations, or you can break free and do what you know to be right. Okay, now again, we're talking worldview. We're not talking individual, but the individual does make up the world. Do the right thing for the right reasons. Compare traditional views, new approaches to see which works for you. A spiritually minded community. I do go back to, again, we have 5, which is all about that change, change, change. I do go back to the Uranus, what did I say? Mercury conjuncting with Uranus, right? Wasn't that what that was about? And things are going to shift. We're going to hear some very, very interesting emotional energy, emotional news. We have to just kind of go with the flow. Things will go very, very quickly. There will be a connection between business, religion, business of the business of religion, business of government, and there will be some eye-opening energy happening with this week. Okay? Does any of that make sense? It's okay if it doesn't, but you tell me. Like I said, I do not know what's going to happen with the week after. I will either be late in getting the videos out, or I'll be really late and jumping to the next week. Okay? Okay. So anyway, please remember to do the like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications, because it does help. As always, though, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.